it's Amy from the Final Countdown, and we're on take 2. I decided to write some notes for you guys so that I can stay on track. Let's see how this works. I'm going to set this right here. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about my paleo experiences so far. And what is kind of happening is very interesting. I'm doing some research, asking some experts, trying to figure out what's going on. But I wanted to show you the good, the bad, the ugly. So if there's a little TMI in this video, just warning there. I'm not here to be PC. I'm just here to tell you how it is. Alright, and that's kind of how I am. You guys can tell I'm from the South. We just say it how it is. We are a little more PC as far as manners and things like that. But it's time to break with tradition and just tell you how I am and what's going on. It's been 2 weeks and a few days since we started this transition. The first week, what we did was we actually did all Paleo suppers, trying to get used to the recipes, not having macaroni and cheese or potatoes during our meal, which was a little difficult, but I mean, it seemed like, because supper is the time when usually all of us eat. Mix at work, if, we're busy and, we're not all eating at the same time during the day, it's not as big of a deal, and we usually do simple things that are easy to fix. Like sandwiches and fruits, a gluten-free waffle and some fruit, something like that. The first week was fine going back and forth. It seems like dairy doesn't bother me if I go back and forth a little bit. If I sprinkle some cheese in something that's regular lactose cheese, it's not a big deal. But I do have to watch that because, like I've mentioned, my littlest Mark is lactose intolerant. The second week, though, I've been running into an issue. The second week I actually designed as completely Paleo. And ironically, we haven't run out of food, and we still have plenty of food. And I spent a lot less money than I normally did, and half the time I was worried about running out of food. A lot of times we did. But it's actually, really amazing. But the issue that I've been having is anytime I slip up, one night I had cookies. The next morning, I woke up and I was in so much pain, I was comparing it to labor. If you're a guy and you've never been through labor pains, maybe you've had your appendix out. Or, I don't know, but just compare it to the worst pain you can possibly imagine. If somebody punched you in the stomach. It was so horrific. I was crying. And I have an extremely high pain tolerance because I had a pinched nerve in my back for a year and a half. And that's extreme pain. I have a high pain tolerance, so for me to cry because I'm in pain, it's pretty bad. So I found out that, really, anything I eat gluten is a lot of pain, and it also makes my throat swell. It's almost like an allergic reaction. I do know I'm allergic to paprika, I'm allergic to shellfish, and I'm allergic to ham. I think it's more probably something on the ham than the ham itself, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm wondering if I'm allergic to gluten and just never knew it. Back when I was a kid, these things were not, we didn't know about things like this, and gluten-free probably wouldn't have been an option for my family. But it's one of those things I also found out by talking about this on my Facebook. My Aunt Linda on my dad's side of the family, because I have 2 Aunt Lindas, one on each side, and actually an in-law. No, not an in-law. That's Debbie's. I also have 2 Aunt Debbies and 1 in-law Aunt Debbie. It's crazy. I'm getting off track. Found out that on my dad's side of the family, we have 2 celiacs, which is the extreme gluten intolerant that, they can't really eat gluten. And for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, gluten intolerance or celiac disease, it kind of undoes the binding in your intestines of some sort, and the barriers in your intestines don't allow vitamins to get through as easy, and it can actually eat away at your intestines and kind of erode your intestines. It's a pretty serious issue. I'm kind of glad I might have discovered this 26 instead of maybe 36 or 46. But so I'm wondering if anybody else is out there has had this type of experience where you've gone off gluten and then you've had a slip up. You went ahead and ate whatever on a holiday at your in-law or family's request, and then you got sick. So let me know in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear your experiences. Now, I will tell you this. Before we started this, I had gotten really sad because I had gained 10 pounds. I think I had mentioned to you guys I was around 280. Somehow I jumped up to 290. And that's pretty embarrassing to admit, but I mean, I'm here to be honest. No sugar coating. Ha! That's kind of funny since Paleo, no sugar. Get out of the kitchen, young man. You're not supposed to be in the kitchen, young man. Thank you. Good listening. Mommy moment. Anyway, so I decided when we were going Paleo, I was gonna let food heal me. I was not gonna weigh. I get a little OCD about it. Sometimes I would weigh myself like every day, trying to see if there was a difference, and it would go up, it would go down, it would go sideways. You know, it was a never-ending battle with the scale. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let my body feel better. I'm going to just not worry about it. So today I got curious. And I was like, well, it's been a little over 2 weeks. And I'm feeling like, if you guys see, like, I know you can't really see right now, probably on camera, but like I have been sitting here feeling my clavicles. Your clavicles are your collarbones here. Like I've been sitting here feeling them. And I'm like, holy cow, I can feel those bones. And usually with me, that's the first place I lose weight is like here and here, which is okay with me because I've always said I can be overweight my entire life, and as long as I didn't have this, and I'd be fine. But ironically, I haven't worked out. I've just been eating Paleo. I've lost 5 pounds of the 10 that I gained. I'm back to 285. And while it's not a big deal, guys, it really is. I know some people are like, ew, you weigh that much. Just get over it, and enjoy the story, I guess. Yeah, I did 5 pounds and didn't even do anything except for go Paleo. So I'm going to try to work out some more this week, see how it goes, and in a few weeks I might weigh myself again, but I'm really trying to stay off the scale. I don't want that number to determine how I feel mentally about how my body feels, because right now I'm starting to regain my energy. I'm usually constantly tired. It's usually if it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm ready to take a nap and about to pass out. And actually there have been a few times, and the last time I went to the doctor I explained this, there's times when I've literally passed out. I've just like seriously laid on the couch and completely passed out. But I'm working on it. I'm feeling better now. I do have seasonal allergies, as I'm sure you can tell, in my itchy nose and why I'm not wearing makeup. But it's one of those things where I know I'll start feeling better. There's also that time. I know, too much information, sorry. So I'm getting over that. And so, I'm tired over that. But I'm slowly, as I'm getting over that, as I'm getting my allergies under control a little more, which, trust me, they're not half as bad as they were last year. I'm slowly regaining my energy. I'm starting to feel better. I'm honestly noticing that I'm in a little bit of a better mood. It's more leveled off. And I have issues to where sometimes I have to take niacin, which is a natural vitamin that helps kind of level you off, because I cannot be medicated for depression or anxiety by normal pharmaceuticals. So I just take that vitamin as a way to just kind of chill myself out. Because I have panic attacks. And I think I did a video on that I uploaded me and my experiences with depression or something like that. Just check it out. Um, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Food victories. I'm really shocked that I'm really, really full. Like, usually I fill up half of my plate with vegetables and stuff, and then have a little bit of meat. Um, I started out eating normal portions that I would always eat, and I have been so full. Like the other night, I was so miserable. I was like, I've got to go for a walk, and I walked up and down the street because I could not handle being that full. And I had to just get my muscles moving, try to get my digestive system moving because I was miserable, and I was shocked. Excuse me. Um, Yesterday I tried something very interesting. I actually took some cucumbers and I sliced them up, and then I put some honey roasted almonds on top of them. Oh, they were so good. I could not believe. I mean, it was like a cucumber that was like this long, sliced in thinly with really that can be yummy and satisfying. The other night I was panicking. Yes, I have panic attacks about food. Yes, I know that's miserable. Yes, I know that's crazy, but it's me. Um, I did sliced almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and cranberry raisins and regular grape raisins. And I mixed them all in a bowl because normally you're supposed to bake it with honey and oil and stuff like that. I just went ahead and put it in a bowl and grabbed a glass of almond milk. It was crunchy, it was sweet, it was yummy, and it really was satisfying to where I'm like, okay, I had a snack and it was alright. It wasn't like I went in there and ate a pan full of brownies. So that's been one thing that has really, really helped. Now I will tell you, with allergies, I've been drinking a lot of tea with honey because, as you can tell, I'm just a little out of sorts with my allergies. Um, let's see. Classic Paleo. I think I mentioned me transitioning traditional foods that we normally like into regular dishes. It's going well. We've had a lot of success with that, and I think I'm starting to get my husband into it where, he's actually eating. My kids are actually enjoying it. They're doing fine. Don't worry, they're getting plenty to eat. I give them plenty of snacks, and kids need a lot more calories than we do. Um, it's nice that they're healthy calories, though. I'm not giving them a ding dong, which I never had. I don't think my kids have ever had a ding dong that I know of, unless Grammys or Papaws or Mamaws or Pawpaws have given them. Let's see. I think I mentioned energy slowly coming back. I'm starting to feel better getting over TMI time, and my allergies slowly but surely. And that's it. That's my experiences with transitioning to Paleo so far. If you've transitioned to Paleo and you had any experiences like this, or something like that, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Nothing is too TMI, so just tippy tap away. Sorry. See, guys, I'm in a gut mode. I mean, somebody who suffers from depression, and I've had a lot of stress in my life lately, and a lot of things have been going on that I haven't even discussed on the internet. And I'm in a good mood. It's insane. You guys just don't know. I wish you knew, because it's just that amazing. So, I mean, and if you have any questions about going Paleo, you can leave them in the comment section below. You can like this video somewhere up here. It kind of looks like this. And that will allow you to see my videos as I make them. I'm really thinking this is going to be the rest of my life thing. Whether I can get to a doctor and figure out that I have celiac and that there's a reason for it, I feel better. I'm, experimenting with my body, which is a little bit dangerous, but luckily nothing bad has happened. I recommend, if you can go to a doctor, go to a doctor. But if doctors aren't helping, take it into your own hands. So I guess that's it, guys. I'm going to quit rambling. I love you guys, and I'm sending you lots of love and peace to you in your journey, and I hope y'all are having always an awesome day. And then I can get this button. Bye, guys.